Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today. This is Mary at 8020 CRM, and we are going to discuss finding your locale, time zone, language, notification, and reminder settings in Salesforce. So from my 8020 CRM dashboard, I'm going to go to the top right corner to my icon, and I'm going to select it so that I can view my profile. And then once here, I'm going to click on settings. Once I click on settings, I'm routed to my personal information, and here I have my name, my email, and any other pertinent information like my address, and most importantly, your start of day and end day hours. So once you adjust anything in this page, you want to click Save. After clicking Save, you can go to your sidebar settings and click on Language and Time Zone. And this will route you to the language and time zone page where you can use the drop down to select the time zone that you're in. I'm going to leave mine in New York because I am on the East Coast. But then you also have access to your locale, which determines the format of dates, times, and names in Salesforce. You can select whichever one works best for you based on what you're used to seeing. I'm going to leave mine as English in the United States format. And if English is not your first language, your language settings are available here as well. So if your first language is Spanish or French, you can select those options from the drop down. Once I'm done editing any information here, I also want to click Save. And then my settings have been saved successfully. Now I'm going to go to the sidebar one more time into the quick find and select notification. And I see my chatter email notifications pop up. I'm going to click on email notifications. And I'm going to be routed to the chatter email settings. So we want to make sure, especially if your organization uses chatter, that you have receive emails enabled so that you can receive chatter email notifications and digest. You can then scroll down slightly to select your personal settings. So you can determine what types of notifications you need to see, whether someone follows you, likes or posts, comments on any of your posts or an item that you bookmarked, if they mention your name. And then also you can select the frequency for personal digest, such as daily, weekly, or never, although I do not recommend never. Further down, we have the setting default frequency for any groups that you join. So you can select to be emailed on every single post, a daily or weekly digest. And again, make sure that you save after modifying these settings. I'm returning now to the sidebar, to the quick find search bar. And now I'm going to type in reminders. And once I type in reminders, I now see calendar and reminders. So I'm going to select activity reminders. And now I can see my reminder settings. So here we want to make sure that show task reminders and lightning experience is checked off, and that show event reminders and lightning experience is also checked off. Then you can set default task and all day event reminders. Select the time that works best for you. If you start at 9 and you want to see these at 9:30, you can select 9:30 here. And you can also determine the default event reminders. Do you want to be reminded 30 minutes before an event, 18 hours, a day, or a week? You can select that information here. And if you want to receive an email when someone assigns a task to you, you want to make sure that this box is checked off. And once you're done making your edits, you want to click Save. And now your settings have been successfully saved. So thank you for walking with me through this process of finding these different settings. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our team and we'll be more than happy to address those for you.